So in recent years, it's been more popular to punch in the studio rather than get out the pen and pad. For those who don't know, punching in is simply creating a song one or a few bars at a time, and most of the time it's off their feel in the moment. Of course, some rappers always have their notes out and add a few bars while punching in, but in general, writing your raps has lost all value that it once had. Back in the day, rappers took such pride in having a good pen and pad game, but with the insane evolution of production, the exotic drugs and auto-tune, man, going off of feel and vibe has become the recipe for a lot of these anthems. And what's crazy is that most modern day melodic rappers, especially new generation like Summers, Can and Yeet, even bigger artists like Dirt, Gunna, Doug, Future, obviously Juice WRLD, Travis Scott, man, they all go off the feel in the moment. They don't write. Now that's a great thing and it could really work and create pure bangers if the vibe's right. But sometimes it does become obvious the lack of substance an artist is able to portray, man, just punching in. Not everyone can sound like Gunna and flow perfectly. And there's a lot of rappers who, if they took a little more time with their creative process, their music will go to a whole nother level. But most are too stuck in their ego to even hear something like that. And that's respectfully, they got all yes men around them. And already having this thought in my mind, I remember a clip I seen from Lucki from like a year or two ago. It did get deleted, but he was in the studio and he basically said something in the lines of, motherfuckers are not Juice WRLD. By that he means get the fucking phone out, man, write some shit, cause you aren't as good as you think. But this had me surprised cause I wouldn't have thought that Lucki wrote his music. And then I also seen a video of Lucki in the process of making music and he let the beat play in his headphones for like 30 minutes while writing, and then he said, alright, let's run it. It's starting to make so much sense why people love his music and connect with it so much, and he's able to help so many people. This man puts real time into his music, and that's also why he's able to be so vulnerable.
10,000 that crazy girls are better. I've been there before, it's nothing special. I seen this before, it's something special. Recoup that advance, now give me better. I already live what I'm rapping, spending this money in drugs. I got your queen, I'm an addict. I'm leaning, she waking me up. I'm in the mix with the crackers. On Telegram looking for mud. I'm in the mix with the factors. I fell out of mix with a slut. Yo, I just want my racks, my little baby, let me fit dead. Ask him, boy, that's facts. He did everything he said. I already know that's cap, but I just wanna know what's on your head.
I'm no rapper, but real shit, tell me if you agree with this. Listening to a beat alone in the headphones for like 30, you know what I'm saying, and just writing in your notes, compared to just hopping on a mic and hearing it, man, you're gonna get such a more raw and more thought out version than somebody just hopping straight in. I don't know if Lucki's always wrote or he just does a little bit of both, but I heard him in an interview talking about his inspiration from Earl Sweatshirt, who gave him tips on how to write, so he's been writing for a long time.
I was like 17. One thing Earl told me was like that's the reason, like, I guess you can kind of give him like a head tip to like why my music like so like real, like such a report on life. Like he told me like I was like, what happened when you get like when you can't really make music, like you can't write nothing? I was like 17. And he was like, that shouldn't happen because rapping is just like a report on your life. So I used to like make songs trying to tell stories. So after he told me that, it was just easy to make songs because I was just like not creating stories. I was just saying like real shit.
And because he's such a melodic rapper and faded type, laid back, I'ma just flow on this shit, I wouldn't even think that. Now, despite TikTok introducing a whole new generation to Lucki, man, Lucki's been in the game for a very long time. And in many people's eyes, he's the king of underground music. Because this man has just consistently killed it. I won't even call him underground anymore, but he's just claimed that shit. And if you go into it and look at his work, he used to be a lot more lyrical than he is now.
That cash money, calling them birds, that baby ad-lib. Got 3 Cali connects, they sound the same. I call them pack dip. As long as I send them unjive turkeys, we good.
So I mean, him being such a fan of rap for such a long time, it makes a lot of sense why he writes. He's just so evolved to modern day standards you wouldn't expect it. But like I said, on his 2013 introduction tape, Alternative Trap, it really showcased his extreme talent for the first time to the media.
Yo, you know I started off with nothing, made a business with my niggas, help me see the bread clearly. I made lenses, I stock up, you think I'm on a naughty list? They just rockin' my sock up, these hypes annoying this pop up, so I just dish them red X's. I stay away from the coppers, the law be stalking like X's, work fire drills and they exit. The school bell, what's your preference? It's under trees, what's your present? Years in my duffel, nigga, hustle, nigga, keep that play together, call a huddle, nigga, leave 'em by the curb like a puddle, nigga, trouble, niggas out of luck, like I just got killed, boy, you out of luck, you wildin', huh, ain't nothing to fear, it's a lot of us, silent, huh, trying to hide that.
Now you can really hear the Earl Sweatshirt inspiration. Plus just he has so much character to himself at such a young age, he's always had shit to talk about. And even the fact that some of this music still sounds so good and so hip to modern day standards, he really was making timeless music, and he wasn't even famous like that at all at that point, but he's always been an artist. He's evolved his sound every single year and he's still evolving it. And I'm not saying evolving it in a way where he's getting completely better, because his old music was so good that it's more evolving in a way where it's just seeing where he's at right now. Because Lucki's music is such a deep dive into his mind, and you could hear that with the project. He's always been so vulnerable and open about himself, and with that, people are just really able to feel that, connect with it, and really get help from it. And what's also funny is that he recently posted on Instagram him saying 5 years ago that his hardest project will be when he's 27.
Growth. Like, I'm only 22. So, like, I know I just keep saying that, but, like, I'm old. My best album probably gonna be when I'm, like, 27.
Well, ironically enough, he's 27 right now, and his recent album has been doing amazing numbers. It's topping all of his songs for most popular on Apple charts, and in general, man, he's just had such a slow and steady rise to mainstream that you know that stock ain't crashing anytime soon. He's only going up, and he deserves all the love he's getting right now. Be real, how much of a factor do you guys think writing had to do with his success? Do you guys think writing could put you before somebody, or do you think punching in and going off the field is just as valuable? You guys comment below what you think, but it's been your boy 10 Toes. Until next time, yo, I'll catch you.